If you want to get in contact with me, the best way to do it is on Instagram. If you just want to say what up, if you want to tell me you love my videos, you can tell me you hate my videos, but the best way to do that is on Instagram. Peace, y'all. Jonny Fastlane here. So, Big Pun gets a street named after him, but Fat Joe doesn't show up to the ceremony. Let's talk hip-hop.
If you don't have good things to say about somebody, I'd rather you not say it. So me, I could not go over there because there were people over there that I just ain't feeling. And I ain't never gonna feel. So when everybody DMs me or says your little thing and the whole terror squad, yo bro, I will never stand beside these people ever in life.
Alright, Joe, so that was a clip of Fat Joe kind of explaining himself and talking about why he didn't show up to the street naming ceremony for Big Pun, right? So for y'all that don't know, the other day, Big Pun had a street named after him in the Bronx, where he's from, and also the birthplace of hip-hop, right? On the corner of Fordham Road and Grand Concourse is now called Big Pun Plaza, right? And y'all know the situation, man. Big Pun died over 20 years ago, back in the year 2000, from essentially he had a heart attack, right? But he weighed 698 pounds when he passed away. So it was because of that too. He was trying to lose weight and everything, but the pressure on his body just, he couldn't hold out, man. It was a crazy situation, right? At the end of the day, Fat Joe says that he didn't show up to the street naming ceremony because, I guess after Pun passed away, he had a falling out with some of the members of Terror Squad, right? Y'all know Terror Squad is Fat Joe's group / record label, and Cuban Link was down with them, DJ Khaled, a bunch of people, right? And basically Fat Joe was like, listen, I gave my word that I would never stand next to you guys ever again, and that's what it is. So y'all saying, yo, you need to come through, do it for Pun, do it for Pun. And Fat Joe was like, nah, I'm not doing nothing for Pun, right? He says, just because I don't show up to the street naming ceremony doesn't mean I don't love Pun. Of course, when I come to New York, I'm gonna take pictures underneath the sign, right? But I just don't want to stand next to you niggas, right? He actually said that he had to go to counseling and see a psychiatrist because he was depressed for 2 years after Big Pun passed away, right? All of that is cool and we understand that, right? But the whole situation is that Cuban Link responded to Fat Joe and was like, yeah, I get you and everything, but you never did anything for Big Pun throughout all of these years.
As far as him talking about he will ever stand next to us, when I say us, those are the names that I just dropped. Me, myself, and everybody that came from Pun. If you love Pun, like you say you love Pun, usually love has a trail of actual physical attributes or things that you have done for him, right? So if you love Pun, what you have done for him, I want to know. We all want to know what you've done, and since that you love him, and I want to see what things in his name have you fought for.
So Cuban Link kind of explains that he himself was there at the street naming ceremony, right? And that he ain't got no problems or no beef with anybody, right? Cuban Link basically says that, Fat Joe likes to talk a lot, but he doesn't really stand behind what he says, right? How is he your friend? How is he your brother? How is he your twin when you haven't done anything for Big Pun since he passed away, right? You haven't done anything for his kids. You haven't given him anything. And as a matter of fact, Cuban Link started talking about the mural of Big Pun that's in the Bronx, and Cuban Link said that he paid for the mural with his own money, and that Fat Joe had a problem with that too, right? So I guess kind of think that, Big Pun is somebody that everyone loved, especially everyone in the Terror Squad. He was the glue of the whole group, and then when he passed away, a lot of guys who necessarily wouldn't have been friends or cool with each other, of course there's tension between them, right? And it's all because of the love of Big Pun. Really and truly, I think that's where it is, right? But the whole situation is crazy, man. I hate to see these brothers fighting. Hopefully they could squash the beef one day, maybe. But let me know what y'all think about this in the comments.